When it comes to unlocking hidden performance in an internal combustion engine, few modifications rival the impact of cylinder head porting. The process involves carefully reshaping and smoothing the intake and exhaust ports of the cylinder head, allowing air and fuel to flow more efficiently through the engine. This seemingly simple alteration can translate into impressive horsepower gains, but the actual results depend on several key factors, including the type of engine, the quality of the porting work, and the presence of supporting modifications. For enthusiasts focused on street-driven vehicles, the expected horsepower increase after cylinder head porting typically falls within the range of 5 to 15%. To put this into perspective, consider a naturally aspirated engine that produces around 200 horsepower in its stock form. After a well-executed porting job, you might see an additional 10 to 30 horsepower, elevating the total output to somewhere between 210 and 230 horsepower. The precise gain hinges on how restrictive the original cylinder head design was, as well as the skill and experience of the technician performing the porting. Street engines, by design, prioritize a balance between power, reliability, and drivability. That means porting should be approached with caution and precision. Overly aggressive reshaping of the ports can actually hurt performance, especially at lower RPMs where most everyday driving occurs. The goal is to optimize the shape and size of the ports to encourage airflow without sacrificing the velocity necessary for strong low-end torque. In most cases, a mild port and polish, removing casting imperfections and smoothing transitions, delivers the best compromise for street use. The story changes dramatically for race engines, where every fraction of a second counts and the operating range is much higher. In these high-performance applications, cylinder head porting can yield even larger gains, sometimes in the range of 20 to 50 additional horsepower. That's because race engines are often paired with other aggressive modifications, such as larger intake and exhaust valves, high-lift camshafts, improved intake manifolds, and even forced induction through turbocharging or supercharging. Each of these modifications increases the engine's capacity to move more air and fuel, and porting the cylinder head ensures that this potential is fully realized. However, it's important to note that the effectiveness of porting is always contingent on the engine's baseline efficiency and its supporting modifications. Simply put, an engine with a poorly designed or restrictive cylinder head will benefit more from porting than an engine that's already highly optimized from the factory. Likewise, pairing ported heads with stock intake and exhaust systems, or neglecting to retune the engine's fuel and ignition maps, will limit potential gains. Cylinder head porting works best as part of a comprehensive performance strategy, where each component is matched to the others for maximum airflow and combustion efficiency. There are also limitations to consider. Overporting, removing too much material, or making the ports excessively large can have unintended consequences. While it might increase peak airflow, it often reduces the speed at which the air-fuel mixture enters the combustion chamber, leading to a loss of low-end torque and making the engine feel sluggish at lower RPMs. In extreme cases, drivability can suffer, with rough idling, poor throttle response, or even reliability issues arising from weakened casting walls. In summary, cylinder head porting offers a proven pathway to more horsepower. Whether your goal is a responsive street machine or a track-ready racer, the key is to approach the process thoughtfully, considering the engine's original design, your performance goals, and the expertise of the person performing the work. With careful planning and execution, porting can help your engine breathe easier and run stronger than ever before.